putty patrollers. And they're all closing in to attack all of the all the Power Rangers right now as the putties are coming towards you. And one of them is actually going to rush up to Justin Reynolds.
Good gravy.
One of them rushes up to Ash Blake. One of them rushes up to Lily Hawkins. Oh boy. One of them is they're gonna flank Ash Blake over here.
Oh.
This one's closest is Sawyer and Goose Lee coming from around back. One onto you too, as they surround the Rangers. Let's see, the first one's going to try to make a martial arts attack against Justin Reynolds.
You have to?
Absolutely.
They're the pennies.
They are special. What is your toughness?
What is your toughness?
Oh, I'm getting a little bit of an echo from somebody.
Echo, yeah.
There, it disappeared now.
My toughness is 14.
14. All right, here comes the attack. Critical success. Oh no. This putty patroller sweeps your legs, Justin. You take 1 point of damage, and you are knocked prone. Your lance almost flies out of your hand, but it does not. You can't maintain your grasp on it. So I'm gonna put that little symbol so you know you're prone. Another.
And this is when I go up to Justin and be like, "See, if you would have come to my dojo, we would have worked out on your toughness." But no.
Even while he's on the ground, he's like,
Time and place. Time and place.
Lily Hawkins, the one over there by you, does a somersault and comes in for a flying kick.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a lot of windows I gotta click on. What is your toughness?
17.
17.
She got medium armor.
Oh no. It's not a crit because it's a D2.
It's like, but roll 20 really hates us today.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, the D2 you can't crit on the D2. So that is a success. So after that flying kick comes in, hits you in the back. You weren't expecting it so quickly. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh boo! My first damage in the whole thing.
Oh no!
I cannot say that.
I can't either.
Sawyer, you catch off the side of you, Sawyer. The one putty patroller, he's doing all these weird maneuvers with his hands. He starts going, and then comes in for a punch.
So my toughness is 18.
18, you got it. Toughness 18. Oh, and all that showboating costs the putty patroller because you just easily just dodge out of the way of his punch and he does not make an impact. Goose, this one comes in to do the old 80s wrestling move called the double axe handle, where he takes his hands together like this and he starts to like pound on the back of your head there.
15.
15, you got it. No skill change. Difficulty 15. Normal. And you roll out of the way as well as it misses completely. Now, Ash, you've got two surrounding you as they kind of close in from both sides. Going to try to make attacks on you. What is your toughness?
15.
15 on the toughness. Now that is a critical success, because that's the 4 on the D4. So this one actually, what it's going to do, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this one comes in and lunges at you with a kick, hits you for 1 point of damage, and you stumble a little bit, and you kind of stumble back into the other putty patroller, making his attack a little bit easier. So he's going to get an upshift with that critical. Specialization here. Skill shift is going to be 1 up.
Starting to realize a loophole in this, and that if you just get all of your things to roll a d4, you have a higher chance of a crit.
Yeah, the lower dice d4 is higher. Yeah, higher chance. Yep.
Like, if anybody was into statistics and stuff, I'd be curious to know the value of spreading your points out.
Mhm.
to
Oh
just
yeah,
get D4s versus getting like a D8.
doing the actual math on it to see which is
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
I
So-
don't math.
This one does not count as a crit because the 2 came from the D2. The crit came from the D2, so that doesn't crit. But you take an additional point of damage as you feel an elbow strike you in the back as you're being tossed back and forth between these 2 putty patrollers.
Great.
And
I feel, yeah.
Terror Toad gets to go next.
Oh, I forgot all about him.
I didn't.
Not me neither.
Oh,
The
he's
guy
right
sitting
next.
right next to me.
Okay, all of a sudden the horn starts to glow on Terror Toad. And you see this little beam of energy start to form like this ball kind of on the end, this glowing ball. And then all of a sudden these rays of magical energy like seem to shoot out of the horn of Terror Toad. It's going to hit every one of the rangers except for Lily Hawkins. And it's also going to hit the putty patroller that's behind Goose Lee.
Okay.
What was it,
Cool
like
with
a,
that.
So the way that this is going to work is energy beam. It's targeting. Oh, excuse me. It's not a 60-foot cone. It's a 60-foot line. So it would go with Ash and Goose. It would go that line. Ash, Goose, Putty Patroller.
Gotcha.
So this is against your evasion, and I have to make a roll for each person that it's attacking. So first I'll start with Ash, and this is your evasion.
16.
16. Got it. Double check one thing. Oh, it is specialized in targeting. No, it's not. 16.
Are you really targeting if you're just generically going line?
Yeah, yeah, no. I know. It looks like it's used. Yeah, it's using targeting as the skill though.
Huh.
Normal.
I guess because it's range.
You dodge out of the way. You duck as the beam goes over your head. The energy beam now next is going to Goose. What is your evasion, Goose?
Same as Miss Ash. 16.
You got it. Unfortunately, though, that one is going to hit.
Beats it.
You try to dodge out of the way, but you feel the energy blast into your chest. Sparks go flying. Another puff of smoke as you take 1 point of energy damage.
Yes, sir.
And then the Putty Patroller.
There might be a little bit of optimism to his turn.
The Putty Patroller gets struck as well by the beam and goes flying backwards and flies out of existence into a flash of yellow energy. As this Putty Patroller has been eliminated by the Terror Toad.
It's like, we suck today, but friendly fire!
There you go, friendly fire.
We're taking it where we can get it.
Exactly.
All right, we are at the top of round 2. Now remember, since we got through the first round, you can use your move on your turn to re-roll your initiative if you choose to. But you guys all go first anyway, so unless you want to go ahead of one of your other ranger friends, it really doesn't make too much sense. But
If you want to use a ranged weapon, although we're finding that might not be wise against the big guy, you can, and not move, you can aim.
you can aim, yeah, using your free actions. So, Goose?
This is my plan. If I move here, and I use my volley attack, can I hit all 4 parties? It has a 20-60 range. I'll use my personal power and...
All 4 that are closest to you?
Yeah, the only 4 in front of me. The one by Justin, the 2 by Ash, and Sawyer.
I would say that one was 15, so you'd have to move 1 more space. You'd probably have to be in that space that X'd out Putty Patroller is. Here, I'll just move him out of the way, and you could probably move back a little bit farther. But yeah, you could make your volley attack.
There you go, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Against
try to
those
hit all 4
4?
of them.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's make the season finale seasonal.
Can I use my last quip to upshift him for that?
Yeah, sure. What would you like to say?
Uh,
Say don't miss, please.
yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Goose eggs for everybody.
Goose eggs for everybody.
Oh,
I love it. Excellent.
Just don't lay an egg.
That's not coming out of me, I'll tell you that
Now,
much.
read the rule again. Does that only apply the upshift to one of the rules
So it says...
for your quips and speeches for your?
Oh,
Let me see. Heart of the team.
I
You
think it
can play
might
the
only
one
do-
upshift to the role of any ally within 60 feet of you that can understand you are saying.
Is it like a single upshift and then it's expended? I think that's what it is, right?
Well, it doesn't. That's all it said. It just
Okay.
said you can apply a one shift to the role of any ally within 60 feet.
I'd say that was probably just one. Yeah, a upshift one. So basically, when you make these rules, I think for volley you have to attack each one of them separately.
yes.
So
put
you
my
can
shield down, take my tank,
Yeah,
like
you
this.
can apply the upshift on one of those 4 rules.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. I'll do it to the one
And-
that is the farthest away. By
Difficulty's 10 on these.
10.
Definitely
So
one
it'll
of
be-
the ones that are beating up on Ash, because she got 3
Yeah.
people beating up on her.
I'm gonna take out my
It's a
shield, put it down, take out my blaster, put it on top of my shield, and I'm gonna shoot the one to this one. I don't know if you can see it. The one to the right of Ash with
One
the
to the right.
shift.
Okay, you got it. Yep. All right. One to the right of
Alright.
Ash with the shift.
They'll be
You got it.
targeting, right?
Yep, targeting. Difficulty 10.
And I'll use the up shift for that one. +1, that'll be when it says shift, your shift will be +1, right?
Yeah, be +1.
1d8. Difficulty 10. Oh, jeez.
Can we use the story point to re-roll that?
Is there?
No, there's no one.
There's no
ones
one.
in
It's
it,
gonna be
so
for
don't-
one.
yeah,
Ugh.
it's gotta be a 1. So the shot goes wide. It does get the putty's attention, but that shot goes wide. Now you're still volleying, right? So you're still just blasting
Yeah.
away. Okay.
I'm blessing her. I'm gonna attack the other one next to her.
Okay. You got it.
Still 10, right?
Yep. Still 10.
There you go.
That one's gonna hit.
Ooh.
So that one goes
One.
flying into the stall behind it and flashes with yellow energy and dissipates.
Alright, now I'm gonna attack the one by Justin.
That's also a
Bless
hit.
you.
Take that.
it's
Hey.
turning the blaster once more. This one hits this putty right in the chest, and with a flash of yellow light, is gone.
Even with one roll of 1 on your skill dice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. And last one, 15 by Sawyer.
That is a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice.
There we
So
go.
Okay.
turning really quick. Go ahead. You can describe it. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn real quick. I'm not sure. Can my laser bounce off him and hit the other one by Ash?
Yeah,
Like a blue-
it can be cool. One bounces off, the other one goes directly, ricochets directly across, and hits the other one. Sparks fly, and this putty patroller goes flying into a pile of hay and dissipates.
I think that's it for me. I'll see you guys next season. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm good. I think that's all I can do.
Well done, Lily Hawkins. You still have a little patroller there behind you. Just kicked you in the back.
Yeah, it did, and it's not nice. It is not nice. So she's gonna try and stab it back. She's
Okay.
gonna like do the cool jump back up, you know, that I would never be able to do.
Yeah.
And then try and use her blaster dagger to get it back.
All right, go for it. Difficulty on this, I believe, is a 13.
13.
You're targeting the toughness. You hit. Go ahead and describe it for us.
So yeah, she does the cool jump up, whirls around, and just like stabs it like in the side of the neck. Like, that was not nice.
It goes. It goes flying into the back of the barn, into this pile. Like there's like a trough of pig slop, and as it smashes into the pig slop, it goes flying everywhere, and with a flash of yellow light, is gone.
And I'm guessing I used my free action for the quip before. If I move behind the toad, does that mean that the others get like an edge maybe because we're flanking them?
You know, I haven't really been using flanking rules in this game so far, so I would say it probably wouldn't. But
Too bad.
you can
Or,
you can
or
surround
maybe
it.
the
It would definitely kind of block them in, kind of prevent them from
I'm like
moving around
might
too
might
much.
give him a snag when it's his turn because he's distracted by me. Well, I'm gonna move to the back.
Okay, you
So I
can
can
surround
stab him in the
Okay.
back.
All right, got it.
Get some front legs.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. It's a little too small for me to read on the screen. Oh, Exo Girl Wonder. Welcome, Exo Girl Wonder.
That's a good name.
Ash Blake.
That's my lovely.
Yes.
You just
All
kind of
right.
got beat up there for a moment.
Yeah, and she's taking it a little personally.
Yeah.
But first of all, she's gonna turn and look at Goose and be like, "Thanks, cowboy," and then
Anything for you, my friend?
and knowing her friends have got her back, she is actually going to ignore the putty and focus on the big guy. And
Okay.
then I am going to try again.
Okay.
So I'll be using martial arts again.
Okay, you got it. So our your difficulty is going to be 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that is a critical
yes.
success.
We're coming back. All right. Yeah.
So the question is, do you want to do an additional point of damage, or you want something else to happen? That would be a narrative benefit for you guys, or some kind of benefit.
I want to focus on its horn and see if there's a way that I can damage, remove something that.
Okay. Okay.
I want to put my oomph into the horn.
Okay. So, you go up and, like, what are you trying to, like, just, like, kick it off, punch it off, pull it off? What are you trying to do?
I would like to kick it off.
Okay.
Try to redeem that spinning kick that missed earlier.
Okay, yeah, you impact the horn, and the toad reacts like this, like as soon the impact happens, like no, it seems to hurt him extensively. As he gets up, he's like, the horn is still there, but you can see that it looks a little damaged and it looks weakened.
Cool.
And then I'm going to utilize my final triple strike because I don't like this guy at all.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna do 2 more strikes on this bad boy, and difficulty still 16.
Still 16. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh.
Finally! All of the fumbles, finally!
Are you going for the horn again?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of maneuver are you doing for this one?
Judo chop.
Judo jump. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Ash, getting ready, focusing her power and everything that she's known so far, all the training that she's had, pulls out the judo chop and gets ready and just goes across the face of Terratoad, right at the base of the horn, and you guys all watch as bright flash of energy shines out, and the horn goes flying across the barn and sticks into the side wall of one of the stalls and goes "Durr!" And Terratoad goes, "No! No! No! You didn't do that to me! No! You pesky Power Rangers!"
And then I'm like, oh, thanks.
And I think you still have another attack, don't you?
I do. Yeah, so let's see how this one goes. And still 16, I'm assuming.
Yep. Mm-hmm. What?
What?
Wow.
The exact
Wow.
same roll.
Yes. Roll 20. Roll 20 needs coffee too.
Yeah.
What? All right. I need you to tell me what maneuver you're doing. What is this maneuver here?
The crane kick.
The crane kick? You pesky Power Rangers comes out of Terratoad, and all of a sudden Ash Blake raises his arms up. The Terratoad's like, What? What are you doing? What is this? Why are your arms in the air like that? You can't fool me. And Terratoad comes like after you, and all of a sudden the big lunge comes up, and the foot goes into the face in slow motion. The droll goes flying in slow motion.
And I would like to use the extra point of damage for this one.
You got it.
Yeah, and her arms.
You know I'm behind him.
Wait.
I'm gonna get hit by that spatter.
Yeah.
Washes?
Terratoad saliva across the armor. It's so.
Yeah.
All right, that is, as Goose said. See you next season.
With their jobs, let's go.
Right. Oh. Okay.
And at that impact. I'm supposed to read something.
good
I
Ash.
lost it.
Ash is down.
No.
Yeah.
No, that was
You
my.
H.
Here it is. Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. So, at that impact, you just hear from Terratoad kind of like mumble back and forth. He's like, "Oh, stop! I'm actually a prince. It ain't easy being green." And all this like electrical energy starts to zap from him, and once again, the screen shows him out of range of all of you and not in a barn at all, and then falls down and explodes with this massive explosion of energy and dissipates as Ash Blake has just destroyed Terratoad.
Pride and its horn first.
And Justin Reynolds, you're on your back, but you notice there's a putty patroller next to Ash Blake going bloop, bloop.
I mean, anything now is anticlimactic. Uh,
If you have joined the dojo like me and Ash.
Just gotta warm up and stretch, and then he can hit.
you know, I hit him the first time, so.
Dead.
Not strong enough.
So, question: since I have that thing that the chat gave, can I use that to become unprone? Since I was knocked on my hoo-ha.
That would
Well,
be
unprone only
pretty
takes 15 minutes or 15 feet of your movement.
Oh well, I'm
Yeah.
never mind. I stand up,
Okay, you got it.
good number.
and I'm in. Since I have my lance out, I'm in range of the putty. Am I not?
I think you just have to move 5 feet. Yep, now you're in range.
We're good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, you know, let's send this putty patroller back to its kiln.
Difficulty on
They
this,
don't
since it is a melee attack, this is going to be a 13 against the putty patroller.
13.
With a 15,
Ooh.
That'll do.
Justin Reynolds lunges forward with the Stego Lance and drives it right into the chest of the putty. Sparks go flying. The putty rolls backwards across the ground and disappears with a flash of energy.
Or Sawyer.
Emily is standing
Just
there
stands around and you're like, good job, guys.
covered in goo.
They got the
Like, this is
phone camera.
amazing.
Sawyer's just in the background using his phone cam.
You can hear the
Recording everything we're
gagging.
doing.
It's like,
Who?
this is great publicity for us. This is great.
Where's the farmer? It's like, did the stickers vanish too?
Yeah. What's funny is that when the creature exploded, you can see
Farmer
Farmer Sorich and Cupcake, the pig,
Yay.
sitting in the spot where the Terratoad used to be. They're just like laying there. Farmer Sorich picks up his red cap and puts it on his head, kind of adjusts his suspenders, and stands up. Oh, the Power Rangers saved me again. Look at this. what a crazy couple of days it's been.
Lollihop, okay?
Yeah, you can see hopping out from one of the stalls. Oh, it's Lolihops! Oh, there you are. Farmer Sorich picks him up and just looking at you. Now, why'd you go on and act all crazy like that, you little guy? Getting into all this trouble, causing the Power Rangers to come out to the farm and have to do all this.
At least,
Lily.
at least it's over.
Well, until I clean this up. Then it's over.
Oh, here you go. Farmer Sorich grabs a handkerchief that's in his pocket and hands it to you, Lily.
Please get it off the helmet, right? Yeah.
At least, yeah. So before we do anything else, Farmer Sorich, where is the mega feed? Because we would like to take care of it.
It's right along the back side of the barn here, where the trough was. I'll go and get it for you.
Thank you.
We'll carry it for you.
Oh, okay. So Goose follows Farmer Sorich, and you can see that there are two, like it's like a bag and a half, like sitting there, and one bag is like completely full. The other one has been, it's kind of like you notice that there are like a ton of flies around the pig trough where the feed was put and everything. And it's just like there's a lot of feed kind of like scattered all over the ground.
You're supposed to burn that.
So can I search for clues?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and make an alertness roll.
Yes, sir.
Can I give him some help there or search as well?
Yeah, you can do one as well if you'd like. Anybody who wants to look around for any clues or anything?
Difficulty?
Difficulty on this is going to be, I'm just going to say, yeah, it's going to be a 10. 10's good.
Right.
Kind of
Let's
average.
check.
Roll another crit.
It's like after wiping off the, the goo,
now
we
you
can see much better.
Oh, we all got good hits.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's got
I hope I got good
success
hits.
here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Everybody did it. Okay, looking for clues, going around. You guys have all, especially some of you, well, don't think Lily's technically counts as a crit because that's a D2.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. Zweth, welcome to the stream.
It's all white girls.
All your friends have come.
All white girls are coming. Hi.
You guys do notice that it looks like there is evidence that a large toad has been around the trough area. And putting two and two together, you can see that the flies are flying all around. You think that possibly the flies got into the feed, and then the toad ate the flies, causing this reaction to occur. That's the best what you guys can deduce.
Immediately like to start swatting at flies.
Start like clapping, like.
All of a sudden, summoning out of the Morphin grid, Ash produces a fly swatter, a power fly swatter.
Weirder things have happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are able to just figure out that the toad was probably out here munching on some flies, and from what Zordon and Alpha had told you, just the residue on the flies was probably enough to turn Lolihops into the terrible terror toad.
This is potent.
Didn't we take some to check out and test?
We did. That's how we found it.
We did, yeah.
What was in it? Did we find out what was actually in it?
It was just some sort of chemical
Just some chemical compound that turns things into terrible monsters when ingested.
We need to find like an antidote or something, so we can just come with an EpiPen. Like,
Oh,
I don't think the monsters are going to let us get that close.
if I can stab it with a blaster, I can stab it with an EpiPen.
That's a t-shirt quote.
Is the horn still in the wall?
Gosh.
Good idea.
The horn disappeared when Terratoad was destroyed. Yeah.
So we need to find where it's coming from.
Well, we know that it's coming from.
I mean, like,
Babu.
location,
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, so we can shut down the
the manufacturer.
The source.
the source.
There you go. So
Just
we-
a whole bunch of putties on an assembly line.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yep.
you can go Play-Doh smash like. They're all at the assembly line. Just smash them.
Wackado.
Wackado sounds better.
Should we try talking to the farmer?
Well, he said it was just dropped off, right?
Yeah, he's only had it for a short period of time.
And no,
It just came in his UPS order.
UPS, yeah.
He has no security cameras. He can't even really use his phone.
Yeah,
Well, don't they have, like, a
he,
little-
yeah, he knows no technology whatsoever.
Don't they have like the little package labels to tell you where it come from on the boxes?
It was
Remember,
sent.
it said like,
It was sent
It
as a
didn't come
gift.
with
It came with a gift receipt.
yeah.
It didn't come by UPS, huh?
Someone call Alpha.
Okay, you call Alpha.
They-
What-
they find-
We didn't
yeah,
hear
they're-
your Rita cackling in the back, so this is not
yeah.
the last we've seen of this. Should we be like zoom teleporting back and seeing if we can find out, you know?
Well, before we do that, do we know that Farmer Sorich was the only person here? Like, his daughter didn't.
So like, oh, no, didn't she, no, not his daughter. The other one ran off with Clancy.
Mhm.
So his daughter should be at the dorms, right?
Yeah, the daughter said that she was
Yeah.
going to kind of clear things up with the university after the whole
Okay.
controversy yesterday. I
We
think
had
there would
people locked in the
probably be a
coop.
lot of questions after that event.
Yeah.
So she might have to do answer a lot of questions that very next day, which would be today.
Well, I just wanted to make sure because I mean, if we
Yeah.
have kids inside of a chicken coop, the frog could have put someone in an aquarium. We don't know. I was just double checking.
true. Yeah, what your alertness rules too that you guys made as you guys were kind of inspecting doesn't reveal anything of any hostage situation other than the fact that he ate Farmer Sorich and Cupcake the pig, prize-winning pig.
Guys, winning big.
Just don't forget that he won a prize.
So we
Then,
should
He,
we
he-
should either talk
he
about
won the
it.
Angel Grove Hogathon, man. That's
Yeah.
that's like way
big
up
stuff.
here. That's big stuff. Yeah, you've made it.
So, Farmer Sorich, we are going to go analyze this some. Yeah, we're gonna go bye-bye. Analyze this some more. If
gonna
for some
invest
reason you happen to get more in the mail, hit the green button, and
Yeah, I'm so glad the Purple Ranger here taught me how to use this thing.
Got a direct line to me,
This
even before coffee.
I'm glad I had the green button because I would have been in some serious trouble had I not contacted all of you. Man. Thank you, Power Rangers.
Oh, and if you happen to get any warts, you go see a doctor.
Warts.
You got a big kiss of a toad.
Oh.
No?
Ooh. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it.
We should just teleport now before we get a little more awkward. Let's just go. Call Alpha. Tell her to teleport us back to the command center.
You guys are no fun. No fun.
You guys can teleport yourselves if you want. I think you have 3 teleports per day to the command center. So you guys can use your teleport. I think Alpha uses his teleports to teleport you out, but you guys would have to kind of teleport
Teleport
in.
in.
Yeah.
And we will do that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So with a
We shall.
flash of energy, you guys teleport back to the command center. So I need to take the farmyard music off because
Take
that
one of
wouldn't
the
work.
pigs.
It's just nice and relaxing after the battle music, the stress of the battle.
Yes.
Like in horror music, the music is always the worst. It's like the music is what gets your heart pumping, like, oh, something's gonna happen.
And you guys flash back, teleporting into the command center. And that's where we're going to end this episode. of Power Rangers Jurassic Force.
Ooh.
This.